I believe that the task economy that we're also used to and aware of, where we interpret value, is created when somebody does a task. Pretty quickly, with the proliferation of AI and these robots that Mr. Musk is going to be introducing here in the short future, a lot of the tasks that we today trade monetary value for being completed, it's going to evaporate. It's not going to be done by the person sitting next to you or by the business across the road or maybe the one that comes by and does your pool once a week or every other week. All of that is going to quickly evaporate. What's going to be left? And I would argue what's going to be left is our ability to be more authentically human. That's where real value creation is going to, and I would argue has come from and is going to be going to, it's going to be a big culture shift. In the CoLAB economy, the assets that you already have at your fingertips, I would argue as well, what you came to this world with is going to be what catapults you forward. So your vision or your ideas, your ability to see how to create value through combining two existing people, places, or things are going to be a huge unlock. And you're going to have time to do it because you're not doing rudimentary tasks. So ensuring that we're preparing ourselves for the CoLAB economy, the death of the task economy, we need to take a good look at our collaboration currency. Those things that are kind of like the $100 stuffed inside your wallet that you never really put to work. Matter of fact, they haven't printed $100 that looks like that in a very long time. And I feel like you know what I'm talking about, many of us. That's identical to the resources that you have at your fingertips, that through leveraging the art of collaboration, you can begin to offer those, yes, I did say give, to someone else to help create the outcome that they seek. And if you do that, you get to come along for the ride. You get to, as I like to say, split the outcome. And whenever you begin to split the outcome, you let the outcome itself manage the behavior. You don't have to. As well, you're not in a place where you're trading time for money. And remember that old cost of goods? Those things that show up, of course, on your P&L? Guess what is relating to cost of goods here in your CoLAB currency or your collaboration currency? Your cost of goods have already been paid for, luckily. Again, this is resources that you already have. This vision that you possess, whether it be in a category or an industry or a way to do a process, it's capabilities that you have. You own all these machines. You own all these trucks. Yeah, you use them for whatever task you do today, however you combine them to create the solution that you're sending out on your invoices today. What if you were to offer those to someone else? Someone who had a different vision, but they needed those resources and they don't have the capital to do it. One quick reference. When I talk about capabilities, and I look at what's holding many entrepreneurs back, whenever they have an awesome, what I would classify as a 4D vision. They know what it looks like, smells like, feels like. They know where it's going to be. They know who's going to be sitting at the table and who's going to be a winner when this vision comes to reality. One thing they don't have, cash. When you think about it, if you have cash, what are you going to do with it? You have this idea and you got plenty of money, but you don't have a couple things. You don't have capabilities. Maybe you're going to run a bunch of ads on Facebook. You don't have reach. You're going to use that cash to go and buy capabilities. Perhaps you need to enhance this vision.